I'm Charles Jones.
And I'm Mike Chase.
And we're partners in PrimeTime Hollywood Tours.
The competition is tough, but the stars are always shining on Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood is where dreams are made, and we wanted to bring something better.
Welcome to Hollywood.
8 years ago, you didn't see these open vans like we have here. Starline had one van. They said, let's cut the roof and side windows off and see how it goes. And boom.
How much you guys pay?
30
a piece.
These companies like to lead people to believe that they have enough vehicles to handle the capacity of riders they have.
And I'm gonna tell you guys, okay? You gotta deal with a company right now that has one bus.
We have 10 vehicles, where other companies have 1 or 2.
So you guys are gonna get some sob story in the middle of the tour why you need to come back in 45 minutes. Think about it, man. That one bus is it's rushing. You guys wanna take a really good tour? What your money's paying for? It's right here, okay?
Okay.
There's at least twice as many tour companies as there was 8 or 9 years ago, and that gets competitive. Just down the block on the right, you're going to see the Comedy Store. This is the most historically significant comedy club in all of LA. This was Ciro's nightclub back in the golden age of Hollywood. Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall, John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, they all went to eat at Ciro's.
Ciro's is gone. It's a comedy club now.
Have any of you ever been in the Comedy Store yet? No. Ah, you want to go there?
So who owns the Comedy Store?
The club was opened by comedian Sammy Shore in 1972 to instant success. Now, Sammy Shore is Pauly Shore's dad.
Ow!
Buddy. There was a time back in the early 70s when none of the comics were paid any money. So they went on strike, and one comic went next door to the hotel and jumped off the roof. And that sort of broke the stalemate, and so comics started getting paid. And if you look at the outside, you're gonna see a lot of signatures there in white paint. Comics like Richard Pryor, Joe Rogan, Chelsea Handler, David Letterman, Jim Carrey, of course, Robin Williams, Sam Kinison, Chris Rock, Louis C.K., David Chappelle, Whitney Cummings, Arsenio Hall. Exactly. Jay Leno was so poor when he got here from Massachusetts, he used to sleep in the back stairwell of the Comedy Store. That was back when I was doing stand-up comedy. The most important thing for a tour guide, and this is lacking in a lot of the companies now, is to entertain.
You do stand-up comedy?
I did it for about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And the only person who laughed during my whole routine was my wife. And so I stayed with her for 4 more months. Are they laughing and having fun? That's the most important thing.